I'm Andrew Wasson from CreativeGuitarStudio.com. Thanks for joining me for this guitar lesson. You know, learning about scales and how to apply them can be kind of overwhelming on guitar, but we can make it a whole lot easier if the scale gets simplified into one playing position. This way the scale's more manageable to use and it's easier to remember. Plus, when it's applied around chords from the scale's key, the sound of the scale can be memorized faster, so you can start playing all your lines and soloing a lot faster too. Now, what I've done is I put together an example for you that you can play every night for a few minutes to get better at scales and chords and soloing. You don't got to do it that long. If you did it for 2 or 3 weeks, you would definitely see improvement with it. Now, before we get started with all this stuff, I have a quick word I want to mention first regarding my Handouts Collection ebook offer. Do you want an amazing guitar book that's perfect for any guitarist at any level? Well, here's how to get yourself a copy of the Creative Guitar Studio Handouts Collection ebook. It's easy to do with any donation of $5 or more made on the CreativeGuitarStudio.com website. You'll instantly receive a copy of this 100-page guitar lesson ebook. It's jam-packed full of chords, scales, arpeggios, music theory, and technique drills. Join the thousands of guitar players who've already received their copy of this amazing lesson book. Just head to CreativeGuitarStudio.com/donations to donate and download your copy today. The scale that we're going to use is B minor pentatonic. However, the shape that we're going to use is actually a little bit different than what you've probably seen before. Now, the way that we're going to work with this scale is going to be based around using a simple 1-4-5 harmony in B minor that's going to perfectly highlight the sound. And this is going to make it easy to start playing nice licks and lines from off of the B minor scale tones. So let's get everything started by first learning about the chords from our B minor backing track. The first chord that we're going to be looking at is the upper 3-string B minor triad. It's just up there at 7th fret. I'd probably say use either your 3rd finger, your index finger, whatever's comfortable. Probably most books and magazines out there are going to say 1st finger. Now from that chord B minor, that's the root chord, the 1 chord, we're going to be going over to the 5 chord next. That's an F sharp minor chord. It's set up off of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings in the 6th fret area using fingers 2, 1, and 3. And that's all set up for you for the F sharp minor triad between those strings. And that's the 5 chord. We're going to jump it down to the 4 chord next. That's in 4th position off the same strings with the same shape, same fingering. Really easy to make the move. And those are the 3 chords. All right, now the next thing that we're going to take a look at is a B minor pentatonic scale. Now for most of you guys out there, you probably know this shape for B minor pentatonic. It's probably one of the most popular shapes, but we're not going to use that one. We're going to use something a lot more simple. And the shape that we're going to check out goes like this. Very simplistic shape on those upper strings. The root of it is going to be up here on 7th fret at the 1st string, B down to A on that string, F sharp down to E on 2nd string, and we're just going to grab a D note right there on the 7th fret, a 3rd string. So with such a simple scale shape like this and with some really easy to play simple chords, now you've got the bedrock of what you need to be able to go forward and start using this information. The only thing you're missing is a jam track. Now the jam track that I've got for you is going to be available over on my Patreon with the Patreon subscription. It's at patreon.com/Creative Guitar Studio. It sounds like this. Very simplistic idea using those 3 chords of B minor, F sharp minor, and E minor. Now from this, what we're going to do is just first of all practice the chord changes. There's the F sharp, E minor, and you just want to get the groove down. With the groove out of the way and the knowledge of the chords out of the way, you've got the sound solidified. So the next step with all this is to bring the scale in and just start improvising and making some nice licks up, just like this. Now, if you don't know the simplistics behind getting a scale to match up behind the chord changes, it's just a very basic process of you have a B minor chord, you look at the notes in the B minor chord, you flow your melody towards those notes. The same thing goes for the F sharp minor chord, flow the melody to the notes of that chord. Same thing for E minor. Now, if you don't know those notes, you're definitely going to want to have the handout that goes along with this lesson plan. Again, it's part of your Patreon download. And over on Patreon, any level tier is going to get you this, even $3 a month, $5 a month, and of course at the $15 tier you get everything, plus you get access to a ton of other stuff. I've got over 400 lessons over on Patreon for you. But you know guys, the main thing is to understand the basics behind this. A lot of this just has to get into your ear and make you comfortable. If you're not comfortable with the sound, how do you expect to be able to use the scale? It's all kind of going hand in hand. As you can tell, the scale is small, the chords are simple, the jam is a lot of fun. It's kind of like a funky soul R&B idea. Put it all together and you got something that you can do for a few minutes every night for a couple of weeks, and all this stuff is going to get integrated. You want to expand upon it? Take this stuff over to different keys, make up some of your own jam loops. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You could even use your phone to make some jam loops up. It's all about practicing the concepts and applying everything to get your ear better. Now, speaking of getting a better ear, you probably want to develop your ear. It's really important to have that as a musician. And if you go and join my website, it's a different website than Patreon. It's over at creativeguitarstudio.com. Any one of the membership plans, the basic monthly or the premium annual, is going to get you access to my ear training program. It's got tons of exercises to help you master the art of being able to transcribe music, listen to something, know the notes, understand the intervals, all that good stuff. Just go to creativeguitarstudio.com and sign up for a membership today, and it's going to get you access to the ear training program. It's going to help you a lot. Plus, with your membership, you get access to a whole bunch of other courses as well. You may want to study my acoustic guitar program. Maybe you want to do my guitar technique, soloing. Maybe you want to study my actual courses like my beginner, intermediate, and advanced program. It's already waiting for you there right now over at creativeguitarstudio.com. And remember guys, to get the handout and the jam track for this lesson, just go over to my Patreon and sign up for any level tier over there. It's $3, $5, or $15 at patreon.com/creativeguitarstudio. Learning scale and chord soloing ideas like this will help get you one step closer at becoming the best guitar player that you can be. To learn more, sign up for a free membership today at creativeguitarstudio.com. With a free membership, you'll be able to access all the free lesson material, including a collection of 6 years of YouTube archives, where there are hundreds of videos, PDF handouts, and MP3 jam tracks. Plus, with a free membership, you'll gain access to the Quick Licks program, a 30-lesson course covering guitar licks in all playing styles across all types of scales and arpeggios. When you sign up for a paid membership, you'll get access to my core curriculum, including my beginner, intermediate, and advanced guitar programs. Plus, there's also my elective courses on the site, like acoustic guitar, guitar technique, guitar soloing, ear training, music reading, and many others. Go check it out. You're going to love it. The website is creativeguitarstudio.com. I have over 30 years experience teaching guitar, and I've written a well-organized step-by-step guitar course. Head over to my website at creativeguitarstudio.com and sign up for a free membership today. Join the thousands of members worldwide who have already enrolled. There's no need to learn the guitar on your own. Let me help you become the best guitar player you can be.